Capricorn, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do a reading for you for the month of March. We're going to take a look at the overall general energy, the hidden truths, and get some important advice from Spirit. How are you all? I'm sorry for the delay. I was on a trip to celebrate my father's birthday. He's Pisces, and now I'm back at the desk. So let's get into your reading today and see what's going on for you. We're going to pull a few clarifying life situation oracle messages to get an idea of what the vibe is. And we'll go from there. We're also pairing each category of the spread with an animal message, an animal guide, animal spirit guide. I'm also going to be doing at the end a look at the divine masculine, divine feminine energies that could be surrounding you and also within you at this time. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Capricorn. All right, let's see what's going on here for you all. Ooh, we have magic opportunity. I like seeing that. This is breakthrough energy. Embrace the unexpected. Seize the chance for transformation. Capricorn, you had a powerful reading the last time I read for you. I believe at the end of February, you're really on a high around ending a cycle, wrapping up the lessons, new heights. Yeah. Let your connection with Spirit ground you as you reach for the sky, aiming high. A lot of growth. I love it. Rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it is a long journey ahead. Right? You're definitely going, seeing the higher perspective. As you can see, there's a bird taking flight, and you're surveying some sort of new path, and you're looking at it from the higher perspective and also the ground level perspective. I feel like you know exactly where you're headed. And they just want you to prepare for it. Prepare for it energetically. Be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. All right. I like that. So you've got a lot of growth potential as you reach new heights. You might need to take some extra precautions because you've got a long journey ahead. And they want you to focus on taking great care to be here now. There's a breakthrough at hand. There's something new coming in here that I'm feeling that you're excited about, Capricorn. Let's see. Let's go into the energy. Oh, yeah, you do. King of Cups, Star. A lot of emotional overwhelmment I'm getting around fulfillment here. The potential for it, maybe, for some of you, if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Emotional integrity, renewing your hope and faith. Queen of Pentacles, nice earthbound energy over the with the Two of Pentacles crossing you. You could just be, I feel like you're juggling a lot in your career. And Spirit's saying, make sure that you have balance. You could be feeling there's been maybe some workplace drama or just some feelings you're trying to shake around your day-to-day work life, trying to stabilize. You could have something going on. I'm getting for some of you even like something having to do with your home renovations and just a little bit of upheaval around that. Nine of Cups. It's personal fulfillment. It's going to be a happy month for you. I like this. Put your fulfillment first, your satisfaction first this month, and ground in your energy. Your opportunity. Five of Swords. Coming out of some sort of mental conflict is your opportunity. Challenge. Four of Cups. All right. You could have had a recent disappointment that you're still navigating. Maybe if you're dating, you're not finding exactly what you want, or if you are with someone, just feeling like, all right, let's just stay positive. You're trying to stay optimistic at this time as you navigate a little bit of upheaval. Immediate future. Ooh, Three of Swords. Okay, there's something that you're working through that has upset you in the month of March, and we have victory, though, is the hidden truth. So if you've got something you've been navigating and trying to bring more heart into, it could be around your career and not being happy about something in your work life. They want you to maintain optimism here because you will ultimately succeed. All right, let's go into the animal oracles. This wants to come out. We're going to go around here. I'm going to put that one there. Ooh, you got some spider medicine for the month of March. The web of connectivity. All right, let's talk about these animals. So, clarifying the Nine of Cups, which is a feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction, personal fulfillment. This is about dream, wish fulfillment, all of it this month. our connections, everything coming into balance. This always reminds me of Charlotte's Web. And moving strategically through the web of the cosmos with your heart. Open, ready. You're ready for a new chapter where it's time to make your dreams real. In the opportunity we have with the Five of Swords, some sort of internal conflict. Slow and steady wins the race. This is like, I feel like the nose to the grindstone energy this month, where you're trying to make some headways in your money, in your career, in your security or stability. And they want you to just not be in too much mental conflict over that, achieving that. You could be putting a lot of pressure on yourself for some reason in March around those realms. And they want you to just take your time, enjoy the journey, right? And trust the process with this turtle. Whenever I see turtles, it's like maybe things aren't moving as fast as you want, and it's creating some internal tension, pressure, but you can control that, right? By letting go of control, interestingly enough. And the challenge we have with the Four Cups, some sort of disappointment, moving through some sort of emotional doubt I'm getting. Now is a lucky time with a rabbit. So if you've had some difficulty in your life, things are going to be shifting. And Capricorn, you have had quite a road as I've been reading for you this past year, and the energy is shifting for you. We now moved into the Turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Something has hurt you. I'm not sure exactly what has pierced your heart. I mean, it could be fear and doubt and insecurity here, but I won't know until we clarify. But you are working through something that's upset you. You could have had some sort of conflict with somebody, and it left you feeling disappointed, and you're working through that in the month of March. Or you will have an opportunity to clear things up with someone. This is not uncommon. I'm getting interpersonal conflicts, family, friends, partners in the month of March, particularly because it's allowing us to get the information and feedback we need around our patterning so we can overcome certain ways of operating. And I think we all owe it to ourselves to take responsibility for how we can relate to others better, to communicate more effectively, to not hold grudges, to not worry about other people holding grudges or what they're projecting on you. So I do think you're moving through something, but they want you to maintain a sense of gratitude. Even it's like when something happens and we feel wronged and we feel pierced in the heart, we can look at it and feel like a victim, or we can say, you know what? There's a lesson in this. And if I can really let go, honor how I feel, and trust. That's the hardest part. Trust. That I know it's like trusting yourself to navigate what you're feeling and being gentle with yourself until you get to a better place. Then we have life as a mystery. So there's something that you are navigating this month that feels like some highs and lows. Ultimately, this is about putting your dreams first. I have a sneeze. Yeah, you're letting go of something, and you're putting one foot in front of the other this month as you release. Let's now go into the tarot. I'm going to use this may hurt. I use the Astro Matrix deck to start. Star, Five of Swords. It's like you're trying to fight for some sort of dream here. What do I get that you have to fight for, though? If you got to fight for something, that might not be the best approach. Yeah. You're wrapping up a cycle where you maybe had a lot of internal conflict around what makes you happy when it comes to commitments in your life. Because that's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're making peace. Ooh, nice. I think you're looking at this is my reap what you sow card, and feeling like very satisfied with where you find yourself in the month of March personally. This is my card of making peace with yourself, with your ego, and sleeping peacefully at night, and looking at what you've created here and knowing that you have all of the tools to create the life that you want. Queen of Wands, there's a lot of confidence, Capricorn, that you got this month around your own dreams and making them a reality. Focus on that. Focus on that. Now we have the Hangman, the opportunity. In Pisces season, you're wrapping up a cycle. I knew it. You know, you've been going through this energy, and I love it because you're looking at things and you're like, all right, I've been reviewing and reassessing and analyzing what makes me happy, what brings me confidence. I know I'm capable of so much in my life. It's like you definitely have what it takes to create the life that you seek here. And I think that you've gained so much wisdom on the path. Maybe even through having conflicts with other people, you're learning healthy conflict resolution and long-term commitment and keeping your heart open. Now I'm seeing a match here. Queen and King of Cups. You could have had some, if you're in partnership, you could have had some recent conflicts that you're overcoming and you're trying to just put one foot in front of the other, taking your time. You've been down a rough road with this person and it's taught you a lot about being present and about making peace, not coming at conversations with ego. And if you're not in a partnership, I do think that there's a lot of peace offerings and peacekeeping in amongst family at this time. And you wrapping up a cycle where maybe you felt like you were dealing with a lot of different people where you had difficult communications. But you've learned a lot. It's almost like every test that the universe threw you, you passed successfully. And now you're looking back and going, okay, job well done. What's next? Because you are focused on what's next. It's taught you to be ever so present. I feel like you've done a tremendous amount of spiritual evolutionary work here when it comes to your own vibration and whatever comes at you, Capricorn, you're like, I know how to stabilize. I know how to respond from a healthy, self-sovereign, personal agency space. In other words, you take responsibility for your energy, Capricorn, and you don't make it worse. And this is beautiful work. But I think you're looking at something, you're like, wow, I was really like vulnerable and I was really open. Why did this go awry? Let's look at this rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. If you feel like you've had bad luck, your luck is changing. Ooh, now we have the King of Cups coming out and the King of Pentacles. And I'm seeing matches here. So you could be mirroring somebody's energy in your life at this time and going through a powerful phase of healing. If not, this is your masculine and feminine energy trying to unite, overcoming maybe some toxic traits, toxic habits, unhealthy habits, right? Or unhealthy ways of operating. The devil is anything that we're bound to that we know we need to release in life. Habit, thought, word, deed, connection. Okay. I think the more you practice self-acceptance and the more you focus on your own stability and security, the easier your life is, Capricorn. As an earth sign, I think what you're doing is you're putting a lot of energy into your own personal spiritual practices, your own intuitive abilities, your own healing. The challenge is putting enough energy in that sector to overcome any kind of toxic patterns that you keep. I feel like there's been something you've been on repeat with different people, and you're trying to overcome the pattern in the month of March. And it could be a family tie because of the Ten of Pentacles here. And you're really at a point now where the more, this is the key. The cheat code is finding as much peace as you can within you, where you are operating from a higher frequency. That even when something that comes at you that wants to infiltrate that higher frequency, it's almost like a bug zapper. It's like, they just showed me a fly zapper. That spider. You know how to handle whatever comes on your web. You feel it, right? The vibrations, right? And then you know what to do with it. Now, I'm not saying you capture it and eat it, right? Like a fly. But it's almost like your frequency is going to eliminate, the more you're really focusing on this, Capricorn. This is beautiful work, what I'm feeling here. The more you focus on raising your frequency in the be here now, right? All of the spiritual practices with this high priestess energy. And you keep doing this healing work. And healing work, sometimes we talk about it as, I'm healing the trauma. A lot of times it's being open and receptive to actually letting something good in, because all we've known is strife. You're looking at, and then that's what we expect. So I think that you're changing through your own self-love work and being patient and going through this beautiful chapter of enlightenment. You've had a lot of self-epiphanies, self-realizations, and you're at this point of mastering your emotions, but not from a restrictive place, but of allowance. I hope I'm getting this across, but there's something pivotal happening around you. When energies come towards you, your energy vibration has shifted so much that I don't think you're realizing that the dynamic's changing instantly. You could feel like it's the same, but it's not. Now the devil wants to be in reverse. It's like you know how to contend with unhealthy energies. You do. There's something, and that comes from personal sovereignty, a sense of agency, a sense of groundedness. You know who you are, and you know how to operate from a higher vibration, and you trust the process. I get that you're like in this beautiful period of surrender. I'm reading a book called The Magic of Surrender. I highly recommend it because it is this aspect of whatever happens in life, you completely let go of control. Everything. You know how hard that is? It's only as hard as you think, right? I need to start changing that. But Capricorn, this is brilliant work. Your challenge is to continue to deepen. Keep investing in your energy restoration, in grounding in this. You're overcoming some sort of pattern in your life. This is big. Big, big, big. And it could be around attracting situations where it created a lot of hurt. But when we call these in, a lot of it's karmic. It's there for our own learning. It's a gift. How often do we look at these things as a negative? You know, and if you're dealing with an energy where they're coming at it from a place of ego, 3D, and you're not, then that's when you have to say, okay, this is why really the cheat code with anyone in our life where we're exercising personal sovereignty and truth and unconditional love, if they can't meet you there, then you can't hold on to it. And I think you're realizing that. I think you're realizing that, you know what? I'm grateful for all the lessons, and it's hard and it hurts. There's some people that aren't going to join me because their energy frequency is unstable. I don't mean they're unstable. It means they can't stabilize. If you're dealing with anyone who can't come from a stable place in themselves, that's going to rock the boat of the connection. It's all about coming from clean energy that's not mucked up by fear, doubt, and insecurity. And the more you clean up your energy, the more the energy you're met with that is cleaned up as well, which is healed energy, not unhealed energy. I'm going deep with y'all because I know you hear me. We have 2 2s here. 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups. I think that you have been a little bit in a contentious experience. I think in the near future, you're really up in the air about a person in your life, and it's a soulmate, contract, platonic, romantic. You be the judge here, but ultimately, I think you're learning what's healthy for you and what isn't, and there is some sort of need to drop the swords on the ground and listen with your whole heart, your higher heart coherence, and determine, is this healthy for me or not? You could be dealing with somebody who we all have our flaws, but if someone's not taking responsibility for those flaws and is creating too much imbalance and instability and hurt, you address it, you try to reach for the most fulfilling opportunity for healing, and if they can't meet you there, that's when you have to say, sorry. But what I'm seeing here is that you are actually reaching that place of fulfillment. Not only within you, but also within a connection that's gone through its growing pains. This is somebody that you want in your life long term. It could be a partnership you're already in, or it could be a family member or a BFF, but you got a new height you're reaching in your own inner development and in this connection itself, where it's time to walk away from some sort of, you may feel like someone, because of their unhealed wounds, doesn't fight fair. And you're like, you know what? I can't deal with the energy they're bringing, but I can deal with the energy I'm bringing. And I love that. You have this really beautiful attitude of, even though this may hurt, you're keeping your heart open, and you're coming from a very stable energy. I think it's rattling them a little bit. Gosh, you're exercising extreme spiritual wisdom here, Capricorn. Life is a mystery. The Hierophant with the King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Now we have the Three of Wands. I think you're deeply committed to your own spiritual values and your own wisdom here, and you can't go wrong. Whew, ultimately, wow, there's a group of you that are determining that this person isn't quite at, this is the hardest, this is the most painful truth about what's happening on the planet right now with people who've done a lot of healing work and people who haven't. There is a great chasm now that is being created. Look at that. One side here, and there is a valley below where you have to honor where you're at, and you have to honor where someone else is at. And if they're different frequencies, you may determine that your spiritual truth, your value, your Hierophant energy, it's like what you hold dear, what you believe in, right? Around the emotional intelligence and having victory when it comes to the fullness of your heart and what you deserve. I'm seeing here that life is a mystery, and you could decide this month that it's time for you to go in a new direction and turn your back on something. Despite the love, and I think it's hard for you because you may decide that this person and you aren't quite ready to co-create, or you've done enough co-creating, and now the hardest lesson that we face is as we raise our vibrations, we still need to be discerning over the people that we could co-create with from the most beautiful energy. If you've got somebody, you have to look at frequency and vibration, people. And if you are saying, you know what, well, they're showing up in ego, they're sabotaging this, they're not coming at it from a healthy place, they're not responding with kindness, whatever it is. You get to determine if you want to continue to interact with that energy. And that's what I think we don't have personal agency enough in our lives around our boundaries to say, you know what, I've done all this work on myself, and I'll be damned if I stay in a situation that I know isn't going to meet those standards of what I know I need and deserve. And I think that you're realizing that, Capricorn. You've elevated, and now you're at this place where you could have elevated outside of a connection in your life, that now you're looking in and going, ooh, this is when we look up and go, oh my gosh, I think I've outgrown something, or I've outpaced in my journey someone else, and we have this karmic contract. And the lesson is to let go and surrender, to allow the wheel to turn away from something that is unhealthy. It's almost like you're trying to hold on to something that you may have outgrown, Capricorn. And it's hard. But your victory is claimed in staying true to your values and your morals and your beliefs when it comes to the higher intelligence of your heart. I think you're letting go of something or someone. This could very well be nobody you're dealing with, and you just coming into beautiful alignment with yourself and what you want and what you're envisioning and what you're manifesting. And you're so in this like tapped in energy of being here now. And sorry I hit that. This is unbelievable. In fact, I am so wowed by you in this reading in March. This is how it's done, people. No matter what you encounter, right? No matter what type of unstable energy comes toward you, you're rooted and grounded in self, and you have true discernment. And you know what's healthy for you to invest in and what isn't. And that was the lesson that you've learned. And it's sometimes a very hard lesson, because you've had enough of people that you know from the start it's not a match in energy frequency. And then you compensate. I want to get a master of light. There we go, Bridget. Inner strength. Inner strength. It's taking a lot of inner strength for you to honor self this month. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You always had the power. Let's read this, Bridget. And then we're going to go into the final advice. I don't know why I felt like you needed this. I like to be organic with these. All right. Interesting. Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who's closely associated with fire in the time of spring, which we're about to be in. She is the twin flame as Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She's a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames, to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects that you have in mind, and for support with fertility. The extended message. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There's a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. Some of you have very strong Celtic roots. I'm reading for some of you have a North Node in Capricorn. I feel that energy. And this is about your karmic path, what you came here to learn, what the karma you brought in from your past lives, which I totally believe in, which has to do with independence and breaking away from the family unit and living life on your own terms and doing what's best for you ultimately, instead of going along with the crowd and being dependent on others for your own personal security and safety. All right. You are so self-reliant now. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Stunning work. You have that soul flame. Look at that. There's a lot of deep embodiment and integration work that you're doing in the month of March. Keep it up, Capricorn. Now, let's go into, I'm going to go into the devil energy and find out the masculine and feminine energy surrounding you at this time and also within you. All right, let's find the devil. See what's going on to finalize this reading. I love this deck, When Women Had Wings. If you're looking for a new deck that has a very strong goddess energy, I got this not long ago and it's just fabulous. All right, it's in this other pocket. All right. Where are you? Gosh. Into the final. Oh. Did I pass it? Oh my goodness. I passed it. There we go. I did. I passed it. The first pass. All right, so thank you for being patient with me. That's the only problem with trying to find a card in the deck. All right, so we have the devil smack dab. Masculine energy, we have the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that the action, this is you. We're going to talk about your energy because this has been predominantly a lot of the cycle that you're wrapping up has to do with your past patterning and the rough road that you've been on and the incongruence around your energy and other people's energy, and you really standing strong on your own and having discernment around anything that's going to take you off kilter. Devil, Five of Pentacles, High Priestess, Page of Swords. So you've done the research and now you're being led and guided by your intuition. And I think that your masculine energy, the action you're taking is to leave something behind. Five of Pentacles is the card of grief. It's around loss. Your intuition is here to support you. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whatever you're turning your way from, whatever you're releasing at this time of March, it's for the greater good. I'm getting that. I'm calling it like it is, you all. All right? This is the masculine energy. Now, if you're dealing with the masculine, they see you standing strong in your convictions and almost saying, wow, you've elevated. And they feel a deep loss. They see the truth that they've lost you. For a lot of you, they see the truth. They're not really willing to, I think they see it, but they need time to accept it. The feminine energy, we have the Chariot, the Two of Cups, and the Hanged One. I think that, Capricorn, you need to move forward, knowing that in time, love will come to you, the right love, the love that is going to match you perfectly. There's a little bit of time. Pisces season is about loving self and moving forward and maintaining your high vibration and being confident. All right. Now, if you're dealing with the divine feminine in love, or someone who's more in their feminine energy, whether they're male or female or non-binary, you do have somebody who they don't want to let you go. We'll put it that way. Their softness, their soft side doesn't want to let you go. They still love you. They don't feel confident that this is going to move forward. They're the ones that created some stagnancy because of their energy frequency that they brought into this connection. When you start to look at life in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, it becomes a lot easier. Because see, we get lost in the ego narrative of the story. And if you simplify it and reduce it to, you're at this frequency, they're at this frequency, how much of your energy are you going to use to compensate? Both of you. And that's the pressure that mounts in a connection. Can you both meet each other halfway? And if meeting each other halfway, does that stretch the two of you too thin? So I would give this time. This person's almost saying to me, in time, maybe we can work this out, but not right now. There's a lot that needs to be released and let go of. Yeah. This is a past karmic contract that you've been dealing with and a lot of power struggles. And I think what you're doing is you're manifesting an ending here. All right. Some of you are walking away from somebody in your life in the month of March. I don't think it comes as a great shock to you. Maybe some of you have already been dealing with moving away from somebody already. But you know what? I feel like you're doing exactly what you need to do, Capricorn, for the greater good of everyone involved. And I think the more that you focus on your other connections and really extracting the love from the people who are at your vibration, the more you're going to feel supported in the newness, right, of you. There's a newness of you really coming through this reading so strongly that I'm like, whoa, I'm being bowled over by your vibration. And whatever isn't meeting you there, that's the discernment to say, you know what, this isn't going to serve me. I'm going to be here now. I'm going to marry all the principles of my own spiritual evolution together, and I'm going to move on with my head held high, right, on top of this beautiful elephant. Wisdom gained on the path. I'm going to get one frequency to leave you with here for the month, as we had a lot come out. Merkaba. I knew it with Alchemy, which is a strong energy of this week. So you are alchemizing, right, your pain into treasure. When your pain becomes your greatest treasure because you see it as a vehicle of growth and the evolution of your soul, everything is looked at from a different perspective. You honor with gratitude the path. There's a reverence, a benevolence for everything that happens when you elevate. Capricorn, bravo. Bravo. I get proud when I read readings like this because this is the work we came here to do, to embody, to become. And it's hard because it does mean that we have to leave energies behind because it doesn't serve us to take them with us. It's like dragging, a 50-pound weight with you in your new chapter. Let's read Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. I love it. You are looking at something at a distance, and you're triumphing at this time. I feel like you've got new goals. Some of you are spiritual teachers, and you're taking, this alchemy, and you're teaching others on the path, just simply by being a model of your own vibration. You don't even have to say a word. It's the energy you exude, Capricorn. And then we have alchemy, number 8. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allow the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. You are transmuting the past, and Capricorn, you are ready and poised for the future by being here now in the present with gratitude for the path. No matter what happens, you have personal trust, and that is everything, my dears. All right, go in the light. May peace be within you. I have so much faith in your path in the month of March, and I honor you, and I feel grateful for the energy that came through today. Namaste, Capricorn.